Welcome, here I've got OPPO Reno4 Lite and I'm gonna show you the top tricks of its camera. So at first we have to tap on the camera button here to open it, and for now we are in the standard photo mode. Let's see what we've got here. Let me start with this settings bar. As you can see, by going to the left or right, we can easily change the modes of this camera. So we have the night mode, video mode, standard photo mode, portrait mode, and with more we have access to other modes of this camera. So this is a lot. I'm not going to speak about all of this now because I don't have much time. I suggest you to making experiments with that and just have a good fun. Now let's go back to the standard photo mode and let's see what we've got here. Let me start by tapping on the screen anywhere like that. As you can see, we have access to this ring, so this is the focusing, and this is connected with this plus minus icon. So when we tap on this a little bit longer, we get access to the exposure compensation, so we can manage the light of our photo, and by going up we can make it much brighter. As you can see, by going down we can make it more dark. So this is how it works here. To go back to the auto exposure compensation, we have to just simply tap once again on the screen anywhere. So this is how it works. Now let's have a look at these buttons here. This is the short access to the zoom and to the lenses of this camera. So at the beginning of this we have ultra wide lens, and then we get much closer, as you can see. Now let me show you how to zoom. We can do it by using two fingers like that. So we can get closer to our subject. As you can see, this is really wide spectrum of it, and also go back. So this is how it works. Now let's move to this settings bar and let's start from the left. The first one button here allows us to control the flash, so we can turn it on every time we take a picture. We can turn it on the auto, so the camera recognizes when it's needed, when it's too dark. We have here also access to the fill light, so this is the torch, and we can of course easily turn it off here at the beginning. Now let's move to the next one button. Here we have the HDR. We can turn it on every time we take a picture. We can turn it also on the auto, so the camera recognizes when it's possible to have this, and I suggest you to keep this on the auto because the HDR helps to improve the details in the brightest and darkest areas of our photo, and it really helps to making our pictures just more beautiful. Here at the center we have also some auto intelligent scene recognizing, so this is also helpful to making our pictures just more beautiful, and just one tap to turn it on and off like that, as you can see. And now let's move to this button. Here we have access to the filters, so by using this slider we can make our picture just more beautiful before we take it. As you can see, this is how to manage this and change this. So for now let's go to the beginning, to the original one, and let's move to this button in the right corner. When we tap on this we get access to 4 other buttons that are more advanced. The first one from the left is the camera frame, so here we can manage the ratio of the picture. Now it is 4:3. When I tap on this I can easily change this to 1:1. As you can see, the background of the camera has changed, so this is the square one ratio. Another tab goes as to full frame, full ratio of this camera, and this is how it looks like. When I tap on this once again, we go to 16:9 ratio, so this is how it works and looks like. And when we tap on this once again, we go back to 4:3, the original one. The next one button here is the camera timer, so here we can change the delay of taking picture for 3 seconds or 10 seconds. This is how it works. For now let me stay on 3 seconds to show you how it works. As you can see here in the shutter we have also the number of 3, so let me take a picture now to show you how it works. And here we have the countdown. The picture was taken with 3 seconds of delay. So to turn it off we have to just simply tap on this twice, and now this is turned off. Now let's move to this button, 48 megapixels. By just one tap here we can turn on the best possible quality of this camera and also turn it off and stay on the normal one. Now let's tap on this button from the right with settings, so we can open the advanced camera settings. As you can see, this is how they look like. This is a lot. Let me show you a few of them. Let's start with the first one option, the volume button. Here we can add just what our volume keys, which are here in this device, do with cooperation with the camera. So in the standard usage with device, they can control the voice, the volume of this device, and with the camera we can pick from volume, shutter or zoom. So for now let me pick for example shutter, and let's go back to the camera to show you how it works. So let me tap on this now. And as you can see now, by using the volume buttons here, I can easily take a picture. So this is really cool option here. Now let's go back to the settings. Let's focus on the second option, shutter sound. Here by using this button, we can turn off the camera shutter sound and turn it on as we need, like that here. The next one option here is the location, so we can save the location of our picture. By using this button, we can turn it off and turn it on. But also here the important information is that to make it work correctly, we have to be connected with the internet, for example the Wi-Fi, and we have to turn on the location of this device. So remember about this when you want to save the actual location of your picture. For now let me keep turn it on all of these settings. Let's go back to the camera to take a picture. And now let's go here to the left corner at the bottom. When we tap on this button, we get quick access to the gallery. So this is our picture. As you can see here in the left corner, we have quick information about the city where the picture was taken. To check more details about the location, we have to go to the right corner at the bottom to more. And here let's pick the details. At the third place here we have the location, so with the full address. Greetings from Kraków, Poland here. And let's go back to the camera, to the settings. This is how the location tags works at this camera and these pictures. And now let's slide a little bit down to the photo settings. The first one, option touch to take photo, is one of my favorite here. When we use this button, we can turn it on and turn it off like that also. Let me keep this turned on now. And now when we go back to the camera, we can take a picture without using the shutter. We can do it by just tapping on the screen anywhere, like that. So this is really cool way to take a photo. Now let's go again to the settings and to the photo settings. Let's move to the grid option. By using this button we can turn on the grid lines and turn it off when we don't need this. So for now let me keep this turned on. Let's go back to the camera again. As you can see, it shows us these lines. This is useful when we want to use the rule of thirds in photography or making experiments with composition. Also remember that these lines are not visible at the real picture, so when I take a photo and when I go again here to the gallery, we can't see them, so they are only to help us taking better pictures. Of course, we can easily go back to the settings in the right, slide again to the photo settings, tap on this button to turn it off, and as you can see for now, they have gone here. So let's go once again to the settings, and now let's focus in the photo settings at the last position, the watermark. When we tap on this, we can manage the camera watermarks. So we have the phone model watermark. By using this button, we can easily turn it on and turn it off. And with this watermark is also connected the custom one. So when we pick this, we can add our own watermark, for example, hard reset. And OK. But remember that this is connected, so you can't add the custom without the phone model watermark. The next one watermark is here the date and time. So the timestamp, by using this button we can also turn it on and off. And we have also the location watermark. So also here we can add the location to our picture and let it be visible at it by using this button like that. So as you can see, we can add two of this, one of this, or all three. This is how to manage this. Now let me keep this turned on. Let's go back to the camera to take a picture to show you the watermarks. And once again, let's go here to the left corner at the bottom to the gallery. This is our picture. The watermarks are here in the left corner at the bottom, so let's get closer to it. And this is how they look like: the OPPO Reno4 Lite, the device watermark, then hard reset, the custom one, the timestamp, and the location watermark. And of course, when we don't need this, we can easily go back to the settings in the right, tap on the settings, slide again to the photo, tap on the watermark and these buttons to turn it off. Now when we take another picture, the watermarks should be not visible at it. Now let's go back to this camera settings. After managing all of this, sometimes we want to go back to the auto settings. We can do it by using the last one option I want to show you here, restore to defaults. So when we tap on this, we can easily go back to the auto settings in the camera. And that's all, thanks for watching, subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.